Previously on the Cowboy Way, Alabama. As part of their new deal with a local rancher, the guys prepared land for incoming shipments of cattle.
You didn't get the job?
Jacqueline struggled to find a balance between career life
I just want to work less, and I don't want to drive 2 hours a day.
and family life.
Blow the candle out. Yeah.
I know as a stay-at-home mom and raising our child is like the most important thing, but financially I would like to contribute.
While Kaylee considered returning to the workforce.
This might be a good time for you to try to help us out financially and have a little extra income.
Look, we gotta ride through these cattle and check on them. All right, Tristan, look at them cattle. They look good to you?
Yep.
Cody made a new friend
Oh, wow.
Come here, sit down right here. Let's get them on your boots.
and introduced him to the cowboy way of life.
Yeah.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way,
Come on back a little more.
the guys work tirelessly as hundreds of new cows make their way to the ranch.
Do you think you have enough information to maybe write a book?
Cody attempts to document the cowboy way of life.
But I just don't know how to
Structure it.
structure to put
Yes.
it where.
You don't have an outline?
I have been applying to other positions that are closer to home.
Oh, I didn't realize you were planning on leaving.
And when Jacqueline's work situation changes very unexpectedly,
At this time, Jacqueline, we've decided to terminate your full-time position.
the future is left uncertain.
I was really kind of counting on you to have your job.
I know.
As part of the new deal with Brett, with us providing labor, we're gonna help him fix up his facilities a little bit. Brett Dalrymple, he's got an old hog barn. He wants to turn this thing into a cattle barn where we can process cattle and place feed and store some equipment under. And he wants to salvage this barn, but let me tell you, there's nothing here to salvage. This thing's falling down, all the wood's rotten, so I don't really know what to do. It's just not a safe place for us to work. Not to mention, it's so short, we can't work up underneath this without hitting our head. We can't salvage it, so we're gonna have to regroup and figure out a new plan for a new barn.
Yes, sir.
What you got going on, Bubba?
Well, guys, I was trying to see if we couldn't salvage this barn a little bit, but two things. One, it's rotten. Number two, even if it wasn't rotten, we can't work cattle underneath this. You can barely stand up in there. So
I can see myself now. Whoop, heavy cattle, heavy cattle. Hey, baby, hey, bring me 10 more, man. Bring me 10 more.
Booger,
Need 5.
booger.
Look, this post right here, it ain't too bad. Look at that.
That's my point exactly.
Never mind.
The only solution for this old hog barn is to bulldoze this thing down and start from scratch. Guys, to tell you the truth, man, there just ain't no salvaging this barn.
Heck no.
It's too dangerous for us to work underneath, and it'd be a waste of time trying to fix this when we can just tear it all down and start from scratch and build a new one.
We've got a lot going on, and not counting bulldozer work, dirt pan work. We ain't got time to be building no barn. But I guess it's the deal we made with Mr. Brett. We're gonna have to stick by it.
Good evening.
Mr.
Brett.
Mr. Brett.
Hey,
How
partner.
you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good to see you, sir.
Y'all?
Hey, buddy.
Doing well.
You got it figured out?
Well, I think we got it figured out.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna be able to salvage this barn. And I was gonna propose that we just tear it down and start from scratch. I mean, I can build just about anything, and Cody and Booger, they're good carpenters as well, so I mean, I figure we could just tear it down and rebuild another one.
When Bubba says he thinks the 3 of us should build this barn, the first thing that comes to my mind is there's really only about 2 of us building this barn. Booger's not the greatest barn builder. Great cowboy, but not a very expert barn builder.
Let us cover the cost of the labor, let us cover the cost of the material, and we'll just build you a new barn, and that way we can work your cattle under it, and that might be part of our agreement.
And at the end of the day, you got a brand new barn on your property.
That works for me. Tear it down, get going.
All right, well, he's good with that. I'm good with that. All right, Mr. Brett.
All right, that'll work.
Come in,
How about it?
buddy.
I'm a carpenter. Booger and Cody are good helpers, so we're gonna supply the labor, And I got a couple connections of getting some material for free. I've done a few favors, so we're gonna collect some poles, some trusses, some metal, and we're gonna build them a new barn. All right, boys, we got a lot of work to do.
All right, let's go.
Sounds good.
Daddy!
What y'all doing?
Playing in the dirt, Daddy. That's what we do.
That's my baby.
Don't.
What? Lately, I've been spending a lot of time trying to spread awareness and educate children about the cattle industry. And you know, I'm beginning to realize that kids really look at cowboys like heroes. And I've been just asking myself lately, I mean, why is that the case? Why do kids look at cowboys as superheroes? Why? Everybody loves cowboys. There's something intriguing about them. I've been writing it down for years, been thinking about it, like why the cowboy is so intriguing, why society is just drawn to cowboys. They're like a magnet. Cowboys are heroes to people, so it's up to us to maintain that image. I mean, cowboy's always been my hero, and I've been, ever since high school, really, I've been writing down stuff in my little journal, just little excerpts and sayings or just stuff I've seen or done or heard, and you know, it's just got me thinking a little bit.
You have all of that information you've been writing down for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're so creative. I really feel like you should take that creativity and just, you know, organize it a little more. Take it from those little notes you've had for all these years. Do you think you have enough information to maybe write a book?
Write a book? A book by Cody Harris. That'd be pretty cool. Write a book. The cowboy life needs to be documented. People need to know it. I live at peace in life. Most cowboys do. I think if there was a little bit more cowboy in this world would be a lot better place. That's really not a bad idea. I might give that a shot.
I think so.
Worth a shot. What do you think, boy?
Oh, crash and burn.
If you fall down, guess what? You gotta get back up. That's right.
Well, we assessed the situation and we determined this barn needs to be tore down and we need to start with a brand new one.
Hey, Bubba! I'm here, man! You know, I decided to surprise Bubba and show up and help him tear down this barn. You know, I might not be the most skilled carpenter on the corner, but I know a little something on how to build stuff, and I dang sure know how to tear up something. Get off of... Whoa, I gotta save the day, man! Whoa! Get off of... You ain't got no picture speed on that thing anyhow. Get down! Here I am taking my time to show up and do something that nobody even asked me to do, and all he can do is scream and yell. I'm here to help tear down the barn. You gonna tear up the bulldozer, get down. What do you mean tear up a bulldozer? I specialize in bulls. You might be able to handle a bull, but you can't handle a bulldozer. Come on now, get down. I was gonna surprise you and help you out. I'm surprised, all right. Why don't you just go get me some lunch? That'd be a good job for you. All right? I'm gonna go get you a salad. Do I look like I need a salad? Yeah. You know, if Bubba don't want me here, I don't wanna be here. Heck, I got cattle to go check on anyways. Bubba is healthy, son. Boy, tear up an anvil with a rubber hammer.
Booger has no business being on a bulldozer. The man for the demolition job, you're looking at him. Brett told me not to hit that water line, and guess what? I hit the water line. Not good. Booger.
Yeah.
You up here at the barn?
Yeah?
You go shut the main water line off.
Why?
I broke the pipe down here at the old hog barn. It's shooting water everywhere.
Hey, should have left me on the bulldozer to start with. We wouldn't have this problem right now.
All right. I'm on track again, and now we can get to work. It's been a long, hard day, and I'm sure glad it's over with. Coming up, we processed several hundred head today, and I gotta tell you, it'll wear you out.
She might just decide, hey, I mean, if she doesn't want this job, there's plenty of people who do. I mean, what would we do, you know, if I didn't have a job at all?
Hey, Mr. Brett.
Good morning, how y'all?
Doing good, bud. How you doing? Good to see you.
Mr. Brett, hey, buddy.
Brett, good to see you, buddy.
They called me a minute ago and we got a bunch of cattle coming in today. I sent Dakota after him, but me and him was kind of wrapped up.
So we're fitting to get our first load, huh?
You bet.
All right, get this thing kicked off. So today's a big day. We've got several loads of cattle coming in. We're gonna have to get those cattle off the trailer, process them, and put them where they need to be. It's gonna be a long day, but hey, I feel really good about this deal we have going on with Mr. Brett. He's buying some good cattle, and I think this deal's really gonna work out for all of us.
If you will, just bring them in, run them straight on through the chute, get them all vaccinated and dewormed, fly tagged, get them ready to go.
Where you want them to go after we get done processing?
I usually put them in trap 3, make sure they got good minerals in it.
Mr. Brett's leaving all this in our hands today. He's got a lot of row cropping to do, but that doesn't really bother me because we're good at our jobs, we're good cowboys, and we'll take good care of the cattle.
Y'all gonna have to pace yourself now. It's just the first load of minutes coming in today.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a long day.
All right,
problem,
that'll work.
man.
We can
You
handle
bet.
it. We'll get it handled, buddy.
All right,
All right, buddy.
I know you will.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Brett. They get 5 of this, 2.
One pump, already got it set. Come on back a little more. Up. Woo!
Get a count.
This load of cattle that we just received, they look good. And if we keep getting cattle looking like this deal with Brett's gonna go on for a while.
You ready up there, Bubba?
Yeah, bring about 9 or 10 head and shut the cut gate behind them. I don't want to load the whole thing up.
Won't take 5 minutes.
On one side of the chute, Booger's giving 2 vaccines, a wormer, and fly tag. On the other side, I'm giving them a few injections, putting fly spray down their back, and putting ear tag in their ear. You know, it doesn't hurt them. It's like piercing their ear. They only feel it for a split second, but we've got to do it. That way we can distinguish our cattle from another man's cattle. While Booger and I are handling the chute, Cody's pushing the cattle to us. You know, we've been processing cattle for hours. We're all getting tired. I'm ready to go hunt a biscuit. We processed several hundred head today, and I gotta tell you, it'll wear you out. I got all the gates set up going to trap 3, so when we turn this one out, just shut the gate behind them and they're good to go.
All right, today was like our baptism. We worked the first load of cattle with Mr. Brett.
Yep, so that means we're hooked.
Ain't no turning back.
We invested. Now that we've got the cattle processed and turned out in the pasture, the real work starts. Got to be here bright and early every morning, make sure they got plenty of feed and plenty of mineral. Once you have that stuff in front of them all the time, them cattle have no choice but to gain weight. When them cattle gain weight, we make money.
Hey, come in. Do you have a minute?
Sure, I heard you wanted to talk to me. What's going on?
I've been trying to find the right time to come talk to you. I know you're so busy, but there's something I need to talk to you about. I've been looking for ways to reduce my work schedule, and Booger recommended that maybe I talk to my boss to see if she can offer me less hours. I've been putting off this conversation because I'm really nervous about it. You know how when I got married, I moved?
Yes.
And I've been driving kind of a long way to work. The drive is really starting to wear on me. I'm missing out on a lot of things with Matthew. So I didn't want you to hear through the grapevine, but I have been applying to other positions that are closer to home.
Oh. I didn't realize you were planning on leaving.
I really wasn't planning on leaving. I thought I could make the commute work, but turns out it's really taking a toll. And I really don't want to leave. If there was any way that maybe you could give me less hours, then I think I could stay.
Well, Jacqueline, part-time positions are not available here.
That's what I was afraid of. I heard that we never really offered part-time positions in this company.
Right, and I understand your time with your son is very valuable, but that's just not an option. Jacqueline, this is a serious situation. If you're applying for positions at other places, then we have to address this. I'll have to take this to corporate.
It's a very competitive job market right now. And there's a very long list of pharmacists that would love to get their foot in the door. So I'm afraid that me asking for less hours is actually looking like I have one foot out the door already. I could just be replaced.
You're a great employee, and we hate to lose you. But if you can't work the hours, then that's a possibility.
I understand.
Jacqueline, I thank you for being honest with me about applying other places, but I don't know that there's anything else we can discuss today. We'll readdress this later after I've had time to talk with corporate.
Losing my job altogether would be horrible. I mean, the deal that Booger just made, it might not pay off for a while. We need my income. And secondly, I'm the one that's carrying the insurance for the family. If we were to lose that, it would just be devastating.
All right. Okay, I'll be in touch.
See, Daddy?
Hey.
Hey.
You wanna come see me?
Oh, she wants to draw, Daddy. What are you drawing?
Oh, goodness. Well, I was drawing up some makeshift plans for a barn because the barn that Brett wanted us to refurbish, there's no saving it. We've already tore it down.
Oh, wow.
When we were tearing down the barn, I realized real quickly that it was gonna take more than 3 cowboys to build this barn. I mean, it's big, and it's gonna be big. So I'm gonna need to have some extra help. I just don't know what to do. This barn build's kind of stressing me out right now because we agreed to do it, but at the same time, I can't build this barn by myself or with Cody and Booger, and money's just not something we have laying around right now to hire extra people.
What if I go get the books, the Faith Cattle books, and we go through everyone you've done favors for over the years, and surely some of them could help you, don't you think? You've done a lot for other people.
I know, well, sometimes it's hard to get people to come and repay the favor, especially when it has to do with building a huge barn.
Over the years, Faith Cattle Company has helped so many people in our community. I think right now is the perfect time to ask those people to help us. Only one way to find out, and that's to call them.
Well, let's get the books and let's go to look.
Okay, I'm gonna go put her down, and then we'll come back and finish this conversation, okay?
Okay. Kaylee's right. I've done a lot of favors for ranchers here in South Alabama. Maybe it's time I call in a favor of my own.
Whew. Got her down.
Thank you.
Okay, all these people on this list you have either done favors for or jobs with.
Let me see.
I have pages of them.
Mr. Turner, I worked all his cattle for him a couple months ago. And he tried to pay me, and I told him, nah, I wasn't gonna take it. You know, that's just neighbors helping neighbors.
Okay, so there's one we could call.
Mr. Jacob Smith, yep. I helped him work all his cattle not too long ago. I could tell he was kind of hurting for money when he went to pay us, so I told him, don't worry about it, you know. I'll catch him next time. So
See?
now is next time, I guess, huh?
Yeah. You get my point, though? I mean, there's so many people here.
And if they can't come help, maybe they can send some of their grandsons or their sons over to help me.
Exactly. I'll go upstairs to the office and I will call them and I will let you know if anybody says yes. I have to bribe them with lunch or something, but.
That'll work.
Okay. I'll
Thank
let
you,
you know.
honey.
All right, you're welcome.
I'm gonna get back to working on my scribbled up plans here.
Okay.
Coming up.
Writer's block, huh? What you got so far?
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
You don't like it?
Hey,
sweetheart. Jacqueline come home from work, and I can tell she didn't have a good day. What you looking so down about? I don't know what happened, but I know it ain't good. How's your day?
Well, I finally went and talked to my boss about a part-time position.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much just like I suspected. They don't really offer part-time at my company. I feel like I'm out of options completely. Can't get a job up here, can't work less down there.
I feel like I'm doing everything I possibly can to change my job situation. But with my limited options, it just makes me feel really hopeless.
Did we tell her how far of a drive it was?
Yeah, she already knew pretty much. But you know what's worse? Is now that I've went in there and expressed to her that I want to work less, now it's like she knows that I like got one foot out the door, I mean.
Yeah.
So she's probably not feeling too good about the situation herself. You know how many people are lined up for my position? She might just decide, hey, I mean, if she doesn't want this job, there's plenty of people who do, you know? She could fire me. I mean, what would we do, you know, if I didn't have a job at all?
I was really kind of counting on you to have your job.
I know.
We're trying to expand, you know, and we started that deal with Mr. Brett, and it's gonna be even that much longer before I receive a paycheck.
I don't know. If she did fire me, we already know I can't get a job up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
She's not just gonna get rid of you because you're thinking about getting another job. She's had you this long, you know, there must be something she likes about you.
I hope you're right.
You know, it's my job to bring Jacqueline up. When she gets down like this, I've got to make her happy again. When she's stressing, I'm stressing. I hate to see her upset. I'm sure we'll get something worked out. Wouldn't stress too hard.
I'm gonna go check on Matthew.
All right.
The Cowboy Life is who I am and what I live for and what I believed in. And I want to put all that in this book. But it's just, when I go to writing, I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not a writer by no means.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, you. What you doing?
Banking.
Writer's block, huh? What you got so far? Mm-mm.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
You don't like it?
Okay, you have all these high points.
I know what they are, and I know that they're good, but I just don't know how to
Structure it.
structure them to put
Yes.
it where.
You don't have an outline? Like, this chapter is gonna be about this chapter is gonna be about that.
I mean, this chapter, like, truly cowboy, all right? So it's not something you do, it's who you are.
I agree.
Most cowboys cowboy, I'm saying, but somebody in the city can be a cowboy. They don't have to have a cowboy hat. As long as they live right, treat their family right, do unto others, it's a code we live by. It's a moral standard.
I'm so excited that Cody is taking his book idea and really running with it. But his ideas are everywhere. He just needs someone that can write them all down, get them organized. Have you ever thought about getting like someone to help you structure this? No, not me. We're a little too busy, but I think we need help from like a professional.
Professional.
A ghostwriter.
A ghostwriter.
Yes.
I know what I want the book to say, and I know how to say it. I just don't know how to write it.
I think that's gonna be the only thing I can do because, I mean, I can't do it. And I know now if I went to somebody with this, it's just so.
So if I can talk and the ghostwriter can write, then we in business.
So we gotta find them first. You can just maybe have a meeting and like
Yeah,
tell
that'd
them
be
all
great.
your ideas and
Okay, we'll give him my
the
notebook.
route you're trying to go. You know what I mean?
You done get me inspired. Let the artist back to his work.
Bye.
Matthew, I sure wish I didn't have to go to work tonight.
Hey, guys. Daddy! Hey, buddy. What y'all up to? What y'all been doing? Matthew, get over here and give me a loving. Stand right here. Oh. Oh.
Hey,
Hey, sweetie.
I gotta go.
To work?
Yeah.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
My boss just called me. She said she wants to have a meeting with me before work. It's kind of got me worried.
My boss wants me to come in early before my shift to talk to her. Usually when you're called to her office, it's not a good thing. And I'm really worried about the fact that she thinks I might be leaving. She might go ahead and just let me go.
I'm really gonna have a nervous drive.
Oh,
I don't know what we're gonna do.
dang, I just want to spend some time with y'all.
Me too, but I gotta go.
All right.
All right.
The fact that Jacqueline's nervous that she could be let go right now, heck, that makes me nervous.
Bye, Matthew. I love you.
Love you.
Have a good day.
Okay.
All I can think about right now is, what if I lose my job? What if we lose that income? What if we lose our health insurance? I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Coming up.
It was very alarming to me when I found out that you were applying for other positions at other locations. It created a problem. At this time, Jacqueline, we've decided to terminate your full-time position.
Hi there.
Miss Ashley?
Yes, you must be Cody.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm Misty.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Misty.
meet
This
you.
is our son, Carter.
Hi. How are you?
Well, I appreciate you coming today. I'm really looking forward to working with you.
Awesome. So you want to write a book?
Yes, ma'am. Always, I've had a journal and just write stuff down. Just, I don't know, if I see something funny or something cool or said something that somebody else liked, I would write it down.
That list has been called Codyisms.
I think America needs a little more cowboy common sense, and I'm gonna give it to them. But I need someone to write it.
Well, I can help you with that.
I've been doing a lot of research on ghostwriters, been trying to find a good one. And I found Miss Ashley, and Miss Ashley's a native to my community, and she might actually be able to take the stuff that I'm trying to say and actually put it on paper and make it make sense. That would be perfect.
Where my inspiration comes from to write this is, I've been all over the country rodeoing and working and being in the cattle business. And the coolest characters I've ever met are cowboys. And I want to explain in a book why they're so intriguing. I know what I want the book to say, but I don't know how to put it in the book. And that's why I called you to maybe kind of help me funnel all my thoughts, I guess.
You need someone to help you structure it a little bit. And
Structure, yes.
Okay.
Lots of structure. Just the kind of a first page stuff, just kind of an intro.
Okay. Like I'm reading a Codyism, and then we'll have some text and a few pages of explaining that, and a personal story, and maybe how the American public can apply that to their life.
Exactly.
I think I'm up for the challenge. I'm gonna take this,
Yes,
and I'm
ma'am.
gonna get started with an outline and give it back to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can say, I like this, or Ashley, you totally butchered
Yes, ma'am.
my Codyism.
Okay, well,
All right,
you ready to sign a cowboy contract?
how's that go? I like it.
Good to go?
Yes?
Come on, I'll walk you to
Great.
your car.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hey,
You want
come
to
on
talk
in.
to me?
I do, Jacqueline. Have a seat.
Walking into this meeting, I'm just a bundle of nerves. I'm hoping for the best, but honestly, I'm 90% sure that she's gonna let me go today.
So, Jacqueline, you've been here with us 9 years, and you're very valuable to the company. But it was very alarming to me when I found out that you were applying for other positions at other locations. It created a problem for me and the department. Would we be covered? Would you be leaving? So I had to take it to corporate, and I expressed my concerns, your needs about needing less hours, needing part-time employment. And we appreciate all of your hard work for our department. But at this time, Jacqueline, we've decided to terminate your full-time position.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I knew this was a possibility, but hearing her say the words, I'm just completely panicking.
We've decided we're going to terminate your full-time employment and offer you a part-time position. I had to take it to corporate on your behalf. They've never approved a part-time position, but you are a very valuable employee here, very valuable to our department.
They approved it?
They did. They approved a part-time position with benefits, and we would love for you to stay on in your position as a part-time pharmacist.
That's like a miracle. That's seriously like a miracle.
I agree.
Oh
I
my
agree.
gosh. You scared me so bad. My head is completely spinning. Like, I just went from thinking I was being terminated to actually getting the perfect schedule. I don't even know what to think. Oh my gosh, this seriously solves all my problems.
I'm so glad it worked out.
I cannot wait to tell my husband. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
I really cannot express to you how much this means to me. I am so very grateful that my boss went to these lengths to create this part-time position for me. She knew that I would probably end up having to leave if she couldn't get me part-time. So the fact that she made it happen, it really makes me feel valued. I'll go to HR and fill out the paperwork, and
Yes.
I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
We will change your status from full-time to part-time and more full-time mom.
This is the first time I can say I'm a full-time mom and a part-time pharmacist.
Okay, well, thank you, Jacqueline.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. See you later.
I was able to call in some favors from some people that owed me to build this barn. We're gonna fix this barn where we can use it to the best of our ability.
You best come down from there now.
About time.
Looks good.
It's been daylight for 2 hours. Where y'all been?
Oh, man.
Me and Booger show up to help Bubba work on the barn, and Bubba's already got a bunch of poles in the ground. He's already hanging trusses. I mean, this actually could be done pretty quick.
Y'all ready to get to work or what?
What can we do, Bubba, to help you?
I'm fixing to brace this last pole right here, and as soon as I get the pole braced off, I was hoping you two guys could crawl up the ladder and set the 2x10 and put the bolts through there and tighten them on down. Man, we got work to do.
Let's get it.
Y'all ready to get to it?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Y'all don't hurt yourself now. Coming up.
How can I fill in Codyism and cowboy philosophy? I'm not a cowboy. I'm doing a lot of work, and I cannot move forward without your help.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
Hey, Cody.
what you got for me?
Well, I took your notes, and I've gotten a start. Kind of
Okay.
a first draft of your notes.
Yeah?
Want to take a look?
Just the thought of me sitting there holding my stories, man, it don't get much better than that.
That's my words right there.
I need you to read it and tell me what you think.
So this is like 95% done?
No, no.
No.
We're at like 20%. I mean, that's
20%.
just the original notes you gave me.
20%? I was kind of under the impression I'd give you the 80, and then you would kind of fill in the other void, the other 20, you know, kind of.
But how can I fill in Codyism and cowboy philosophy? I'm not a cowboy.
It's actually, I mean, I've got dang much going on. I got new cows coming in. We got a shipment of cattle, planting pasture, you know, raising youngins.
Well, Cody, you wanted to write a cowboy book, and you hired me to help you. Everybody's busy, but you wanted to write a book.
You're right. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Remember, we said we'd be partners?
We shook hands on it.
We did. Cowboy contract. I need your help. It's just not a book yet. I'm doing a lot of work, and I cannot move forward without your help.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm starting to realize me writing a book, it ain't easy. You gotta know what you're doing.
I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to start speaking every day.
Every day.
Yes.
Okay. I'll make the time.
Cowboy contract? Every day?
Every day.
All right.
Every day. We're on the hugging matters now.
Oh, yeah, we
Yes, ma'am.
are.
Thank you so much.
Sorry. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Be safe.
All right.
I'm
I'll
getting
be-
to work right now.
Okay.
Right
I'll be
now.
calling you.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Hi.
How are y'all today?
Good. How are you?
Good. I hope I find anything today.
We're here looking for plants for our garden, like vegetables.
Well, we've got plenty to choose from.
Immediately find a toy.
You gonna do some shopping today?
Yes, ma'am.
What you looking for today?
Vegetables for our garden.
Do you know what you want to plant?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Do you have tomatoes?
We do.
All right.
We do.
Let's go check it out. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Little chicks. You see that, Andy? Whoa. Those.
Look, Andy ain't scared.
You want to touch it? Ooh, I pet them.
All right.
Whew, they were cute.
Let's look for our plants. Check it out, bud.
Wow. This is so awesome.
So, Kaylee, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
I got part-time at work.
Oh my God. That's amazing, but
You
really
thought I
just,
was pregnant and shit.
I know, just like, my heart just like dropped in a good way, but.
2 days a week, I get to work, and then I'm home the rest of the time with him. And now I can like plant a garden with him. I can shop,
Do whatever you want.
This is like what I have been literally dreaming of my whole life.
The fact that Jacqueline is finally getting what she dreamed of, a part-time job and more time with Matthew, makes me so happy for her. That's all I've heard about since I've known her, is she's finally getting it. I'm super happy for you because that's everything you've been working towards. I feel kind of at an odd point in life right now because I'm not working with Dad anymore, and with the guys like doing all this stuff with Mr. Brett Dalrymple, my like Faith Cattle stuff has slowed down drastically.
Really?
So I'm like 100% stay-at-home mom, which is hard for me.
Right. I don't know what the right answer is
Yeah.
to life, you know?
It's hard.
What's the perfect balance? With all the extra free time you've been having with your schedule, I've never had that before. I'm excited to see what that
Yeah.
feels like. But you know, ever since I graduated high school, I went straight to college, and then I went straight into a full-time job.
Right.
And then in the midst of all that, I had Matthew. And so I have never had like a time where I've eased up on myself. It's just so different.
You are seeking what I currently have, and I'm seeking like an in-between of what
Exactly.
you want and what you have.
Exactly.
Mommy, look all these stuff I got.
Oh my goodness, look at this, Kaylee. These are hot
Wow.
peppers. Do you like hot peppers?
No. That's hot peppers.
These are sweet peppers.
Yeah.
Would you change anything about how you did it, like high school, college, career, you know, all that? Would you change anything?
I probably would do everything the same exact way because, you know, it's important to be able to take care of yourself. And look what happened to me. I was not expecting to lose my husband, so I would have been at home with no job, and then I would have no husband. Like, what would I have done?
That's
You
true.
know, at least I can still like support him.
Support him, no matter
No
what
matter
happens.
what. No matter
Yeah.
what. Yeah.
Jacqueline has been through several hardships in the last few years that most people would crack under. And I'm just glad that after everything Jacqueline has been through, that she's finally catching a break and getting more time with Matthew.
Look all the vegetables I got.
Okay, let's get those, and let's go start on our garden. How about it?
Andy, ready to go bye-bye? Yes, okay.
I'm ready. Mommy, can I take a chicken home with me?
No.
The last thing I've got to do here on this barn is get these last 2 pieces of metal screwed up on the gable. And as soon as I get them screwed down, this job's done. I'm looking forward to showing this new barn to Brett and his wife, Miss Kim. I know they'll miss the old hog barn, but hey, they've got a new barn, now we can get to work. Coming up, today is the day that I show Mr. Brett and Miss Kim the new barn. I know it took a lot of hard work and it sure wore me out, but I know they'll appreciate it.
You have been busy.
Today is the day that I show Mr. Brett and Miss Kim the new barn. I know it took a lot of hard work and it sure wore me out, but I know they'll appreciate it. What you think about the barn?
You have been busy.
Looks pretty nice, huh?
I mean, it looks nice.
Now we got somewhere to work our cattle.
I think it's gonna work out a lot better than that old broken down hog barn.
Yeah.
This right here is nice. I'm talking about nice.
Yeah, I really like how you trimmed out the sides.
Yeah, I do
that looks
too.
really good.
We wanted to go all out for Mr. Brett since he's provided us with a great opportunity to partner up with him. And they are so excited. They didn't realize it was going to be this nice.
You're coming in pretty handy now, I'm just gonna tell you.
Don't get too carried away. I don't want to go back into carpentry all full time now.
I was just thinking about, you know, you'd be handy to keep around. We may have to rethink this through a little bit. Bub, I'm glad you got the barn built. Real work's fitting to begin now.
Yep.
Well, sounds to me like you got to get busy.
Yeah, I do. You're welcome,
Thank
buddy.
you again. I appreciate
You're
it.
very welcome.
Let's do some work.
Let's do some work.
Yes.
Just Mommy and Matthew. Come on, buddy. Today, I'm gonna do something really special with Matthew. Something him and I have always wanted to do together, but we've just never had the time. I am so excited. We finally get to do our garden? What do you think?
You gotta get a shovel.
Okay, I sure will. Matthew, do you know how long I have wanted to have enough time where me and you can come out here and make us a garden? Do you know how happy I am? You don't, do you? That's okay. Hey, Matthew.
I'm looking for worms.
Well, you don't have to look too far.
Look what I did.
Good job. Hey, you want to help me plant these peppers?
Now let's do it.
Yes. You know what I'm a little bit worried about?
What?
I sure hope those horses don't eat our garden.
Oh.
We might have to make sure Booger keeps them out of here.
Ta-da!
Good job. Here's the next one. What's your favorite vegetable?
Apple.
Apples aren't vegetables, it's a fruit.
Oh.
Good job. This one. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Booger called you sweetheart.
You're my sweetheart. Okay. The more I think about it, the more I realize how lucky I am to be able to spend these small moments with him and actually just get to slow down and spend some time outside and be the mother I want to be.
Well, y'all been working, hadn't you?
Yeah, check it out. Matthew, show Booger your garden.
I'm doing some heavy work.
See, he's been doing some heavy work.
Goodness.
We plant all vegetables, cucumbers and squash and tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Goodness gracious. One of the most important things to Jacqueline is being a good mother. It makes me feel so good to see her happy again.
Think we did a good job, don't you, Matthew?
Yeah. Are we done?
We're done for now. Now all we gotta do is keep it clean and watered and watch it grow.
Yeah. I want a snack.